Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your Daily Local. Today is Friday, November 3rd, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of Colombian Supreme that I got here in the White Cane Coffee Cafe, which is open in the plaza across from Tops. Stop in, get yourself a fresh cup, get it in one of these special laser engraved tumblers, get it filled with your purchase. And when you bring it back, get 50% off your refill as part of the White Cane Coffee Mug Club. While you're here, maybe grab a cinnamon roll or a Danish. Breakfast burritos are always great as well. And say hi to the friendly folks here at White Cane Coffee. And if you can't make it down to the cafe, well, that's no problem. White Cane's also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. You can also order your favorite roasted brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. And now let's take a look at today's news. A reminder, don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour on Saturday night as daylight savings time ends this weekend. And with that in mind, with Deere becoming increasingly active in daylight savings time soon to put more vehicles on the road during the hours when deer move most, the Pennsylvania Game Commission is advising motorists to slow down and stay alert. Deer become more active in autumn with the lead up to their fall breeding season, commonly referred to as the rut. Around this time, many yearling bucks disperse from the areas in which they were born and travel, sometimes several dozen miles, to find new ranges. Meanwhile, adult bucks more often are cruising their home ranges in search of doe, and they sometimes chase the doe they encounter. When daylight savings time ends November 5th, there also will be increased vehicular traffic between dusk and dawn, the peak hours for deer activity. Quote, while the peak of the whitetail rut is still a few weeks off, deer already are spending more time on the move and are bound to be crossing roads more often, said Game Commission Executive Director Brian Perhans. While motorists always should remain alert while driving, it's especially important now in the coming weeks to be on the lookout for whitetails. Data from around the country indicates Pennsylvania drivers face some of the highest risks of a vehicle collision with a deer or other large animal. A recent report shows Pennsylvania led the country in animal collision insurance claims in the fiscal year 2022-23. Meanwhile, Pennsylvania drivers, according to the report, have a 1 in 59 chance of a vehicular accident involving a big game animal, one of the highest rates nationwide. Drivers can reduce their chances of collisions with deer by staying alert and better understanding deer behavior. Just paying attention while driving on stretches marked with deer crossing signs can make a big difference. For more information, you can check out this story now at yourdailylocal.com. Demolition of the former Bradford Central Christian High / St. Bernard Elementary School will begin next week. The former school, its property, and its playing field are owned by the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford, which bought the building in 2020 after the plans of developer Golden West Group LLC fell through. Bob Cummins Construction will perform the demolition, which is expected to last several months. Neighbors can expect increased truck traffic and noise during the day. Previously, the university had asbestos removed. Utilities will be turned off and any remaining hazardous materials removed before demolition begins. Parts of the building, such as scrap metal and concrete, will be recycled. Once the site has been cleared, the university plans to repave the circular drive and another road to provide parking for the practice field on the property. In the short term, part of the site will be used for a community garden. University officials will continue to assess the best use of the property going forward. You can find out more about this story now at yourdailylocal.com. The Warren Library Association will give a special presentation at the Warren Women's Club on Monday. Celebrating 150 years, Kelly Knapp will discuss the library's history, services provided, and the recently completed renovations. A luncheon will follow the presentation. Cost for lunch is $20, and reservations, which must be made by today, can be made by calling Rachel at the club at 814-730-5910. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation is inviting the public to view the online plans display for a project to rehabilitate the bridge that carries Route 59 over Kinzua Creek. The bridge, located on Route 59 within the Allegheny National Forest between Route 6 and 321. This bridge rehabilitation project will involve structural steel repairs to the truss members, concrete repairs to bridge piers and abutments, bearing replacements, and a navigational lighting system replacement. The work is expected to occur during the 2024 construction season. The plans display for this project will be held online only, include a handout, a PDF presentation, and an online comment form, and is open until the end of the day today. They can be accessed by visiting the PennDOT District 1 website at pendot.pa.gov/District 1. We will be right back with a look at your weekend weather forecast after this quick word from our sponsor.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
And welcome back to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local. Now let's take a look at our weekend weather forecast from the National Weather Service in State College. We'll have increasing clouds today with a high of 53 degrees. Southwest winds will be at 9 to 16 miles an hour with gusts as high as 22. It'll be mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 41 degrees. Southwest winds will be at 9 to 16 miles an hour with gusts as high as 23. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 53 degrees. Southwest winds will be around 8 miles an hour. There's a slight chance of showers Saturday night and into Sunday morning, mainly after 2 a.m. Rest of the night will be mostly cloudy with a low of 40 degrees. South winds will be at 6 miles an hour, and the chance of precipitation overnight Saturday is 20%. That slight chance of showers persists into Sunday with the biggest chance of rain before 2 p.m. The rest of the day will be partly sunny with a high of 54 degrees. Calm winds will become northwest at 6 miles an hour throughout the morning. Chance of precipitation on Sunday is 20%. Sunday night will be mostly cloudy with a low of 35 degrees. That is your weekend weather forecast. Again, a reminder, don't forget to turn those clocks back 1 hour Saturday night into Sunday morning as daylight savings time ends this weekend. It was a good day to be a Dragon yesterday. We'll be back with your morning cup of sports right after this.
Have you ever wanted to play an instrument? The Warren Music Conservatory is the area's only choice for premier music education, with the area's top music instructors giving you fun and exciting music lessons for a variety of instruments and styles. The Music Conservatory also rents and repairs instruments of all types. And don't forget to stop in and check out our student bookstore for your musical supplies like strings, sticks, picks, and more. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today.
And now we're going to send it over to Andy Close with your morning cup of sports.
Good Friday morning, November the 3rd. It's time for your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. It was a championship a year in the making for the Warren Lady Dragons volleyball team. 1 year after finishing as the District 10 runner-up, the Lady Dragons completed the task, beating Meadville 3-2, 25-21, 21-25, 25-15, 19-25, 15-11 to capture the District 10 Class 3A title. Truly, I can't believe we won, Warren Summerluck said. We've been working for it ever since the summer, and honestly, it just feels surreal right now. Warren coach Mike Dolan added, we were talking about confidence between sets after falling in the second set. We felt that we folded a bit in the second set, but they're a good team, so we weren't too down on ourselves. We knew we were not going to come in here and sweep them, so we talked about staying confident and staying on it. Lux finished with 37 digs and 4 assists, while Sophie Walker had 10 digs and 3 aces, and Lindsay Madigan had 22 digs, 4 aces, and 49 set assists. Maddie Jones had 13 kills, 10 digs, and 3 aces for the Lady Dragons, while Alexia Bowers had 12 kills, Kylie Fellman 13 kills, and Lily Newton 6 kills. Up next for the Lady Dragons are the number 2 team from the Whitfield, either Hampton or North Catholic, in the first round of the PIAA Championships on Tuesday, November the 7th. Elsewhere on Saturday, the Eisenhower Knights will begin their quest for a District 10 football title when they welcome Reynolds to Warren's War Memorial Field for a 7 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. The two teams have met in the playoffs now for the 5th year in a row, with Reynolds beating the Knights last year in the District 10 championship game by a score of 28-14. That is your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Have a great day and a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much for that look into sports, Andy. Don't forget to head to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that subscribe, or follow button. You can subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click the subscribe to our newsletter button, enter your email address, and get our newsletter delivered right to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in each and every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. And every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation, where we sit down with someone from the community to talk about the people, places, events, and happenings throughout the region that matter most to you. Always a great conversation you won't want to miss. Programming note will be a little delayed tomorrow morning. It won't be on at 9:30, but closer to 10:30. So stay tuned to Your Daily Local and our social media channels for more information about exactly when that will go on the air tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in on your Friday. Hope everybody has a great day and a terrific weekend. And remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
You know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.